Ruby versus Sapphire. Which one wins the crown? Two of the most powerful gems in history. One burns like the sun, the other shines like the stars. Born from the same mineral family, but forever rivals. Ruby versus Sapphire. Two legends, one crown. But which one truly reigns supreme? Welcome to the Gemstone battle, where beauty meets legacy, science meets spirituality, and passion meets precision. Today we pit Ruby and Sapphire head-to-head in a battle of brilliance, meaning rarity and power. Get ready for the ultimate showdown. Let's start where all great stories begin, at the source. Both Ruby and Sapphire come from the same mineral family, corundum. But what separates them? Rubies are red, always. Their fiery hue comes from trace amounts of chromium. Sapphires, on the other hand, are every color except red. Their blue comes from iron and titanium. Think of Ruby as the red rose of the corundum family, and Sapphire is the entire garden. Rubies are found in Myanmar, Thailand, Mozambique, and Madagascar. Sapphires hail from Sri Lanka, Kashmir, Australia, and Montana. Both are born under extreme heat and pressure, deep in the Earth's crust, forged by time, fire, and transformation. When it comes to color, Ruby comes in blazing like a warrior. Its perfect red is known as pigeon's blood, a vibrant, slightly bluish red that seems to glow from within. It's intense, romantic, irresistible. Sapphire's blue, though, is calm power. The most prized shade? Royal blue or cornflower blue. Pure, vivid, and saturated. But here's the twist. Sapphires don't stop at blue. They come in pink, yellow, green, orange, and even colorless. There's even a rare color-changing variety that shifts under different light, known as alexandrite like sapphire. In beauty, Ruby is focused and fiery. Sapphire is expansive and enchanting. Who wins? That depends on your heart. Now let's talk money. Rubies, especially those with deep red color and few inclusions, are among the most valuable gemstones on Earth. In fact, high-quality rubies can sometimes be more expensive than diamonds. The most expensive ruby ever sold? A 25-carat Burmese ruby called the Sunrise Ruby, sold for over $30 million. Sapphires are also highly prized, especially those from Kashmir, known for their velvety blue and incredible clarity. The Bluebell of Asia, a 392-carat sapphire, fetched nearly $17 million at auction. But here's the truth. Fine rubies are rarer than sapphires, especially in larger sizes. That scarcity gives Ruby the edge in the value war. These two gems have draped the necks, fingers, and crowns of the powerful. Rubies are known as the king of gems. In ancient Burma, warriors implanted rubies under their skin for protection in battle. And today, the British crown jewels include the Black Prince's Ruby, a 170-carat red spinel, long mistaken for a ruby. Sapphires, meanwhile, have their own royal legacy. The most iconic, Princess Diana's 12-carat blue sapphire engagement ring, now worn by Kate Middleton, one of the most famous jewelry pieces in modern history. Sapphire symbolizes wisdom and purity, and is often chosen for engagement rings that whisper elegance. Both stones carry royalty in their DNA, but in different ways. Ruby is power, sapphire is grace. Let's shift into the unseen, the energy these gems are said to hold. Ruby is fire, passion, life force. It's believed to ignite confidence, courage, and vitality. In crystal healing, Ruby is linked to the root chakra, grounding you while pushing you forward. Sapphire is wisdom, serenity, divine insight. It's a favorite for meditation and inner truth seekers. Often connected to the third eye and throat chakras, Sapphire enhances communication and clarity. In ancient texts, ruby was the blood of the earth. Sapphire, the stone of heaven. Choose ruby when you need to awaken your fire. Choose sapphire when you seek peace, focus, and truth. When it comes to everyday use, both stones are warriors. Ruby and sapphire each rank 9 on the Mohs scale of hardness, second only to diamonds. That makes them perfect for rings, necklaces, and any jewelry that gets regular wear. However, inclusions in rubies can make them slightly more fragile under pressure. Sapphire, being clearer and more widely available in high clarity, often feels sturdier. Still, both gems are durable, timeless, and easy to maintain. These stones aren't stuck in the past. They're alive in today's culture. Ruby is July's birthstone. It symbolizes love, courage, and vitality. It's a popular choice for bold fashion statements and fiery personalities. Sapphire is September's birthstone, known for loyalty, wisdom, and nobility. Its cool, deep presence shows up in engagement rings, tech designs, and even watches, like the sapphire crystal in luxury timepieces. Even in gaming and anime, ruby and sapphire often appear as symbolic opposites: fire versus water, strength versus strategy. Their mythos continues to evolve, right alongside us. Here's where things get interesting. Ruby, especially from Myanmar, is incredibly rare in fine quality. Its value has skyrocketed and continues to rise as supply dwindles. Sapphire, while more abundant, holds steady as a strong blue-chip gemstone investment, especially unheated sapphires from Sri Lanka and Kashmir. But here's the difference. Rubies are scarcity-driven investments. Sapphires are prestige-driven investments. Both are excellent stores of value, but ruby might have the upper hand in long-term rarity. So, who wins the crown? Is it the red-hot warrior, ruby, with its fire, passion, and record-breaking rarity? Or the calm celestial thinker, sapphire, with its royal grace, inner wisdom, and infinite colors? The answer is both. Because in the world of gemstones, there is no one ruler. It's not just about science or price. It's about what speaks to your soul. If you crave energy, power, and bold presence, ruby is your gem. If you're drawn to elegance, depth, and inner peace, sapphire is your stone. Which one wins the crown? That choice is yours. Thank you for joining us in this epic gemstone battle. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Comment below. Are you Team Ruby or Team Sapphire? Which one speaks to you and why? If you enjoyed the battle, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There are more duels to come, from emeralds versus peridots to diamonds versus moissanites and beyond. Stay tuned, stay sparkling, and keep your gemstone game legendary.